own almost every Wii Zapper attachment there is, and these are the 5 worst ones that no one should ever buy. At number 5, we have this Resident Evil one, which you would think would be awesome and cool, but it's actually just kind of a tragedy. First of all, the handle is too wildly uncomfortable, and second, both of the triggers that are on it, yes, I said both, here and here, are too hard to pull. While you would think a trigger that controls the A button would be great, it would have to work first for it to be great. Next, we have this one by CTA. This one controls all right and has some decent attachments on the side, and the stock actually comes off, so you can have more of a sawed-off type of thing. The main problem, I'm sure you will understand, is I have gotten 3 of these, and each one eventually starts making this horrible another absolute turd that we have from the folks over at CTA. Now, you might think that the form factor of this is kind of cool, and probably like AI art, that's true at a first glance, but the minute you start to study it, I mean, first of all, you want to see a magic trick? Yeah, the whole thing comes apart, which is kind of neat the first time you do it or look at it, but everything fits together so flimsily. But the barrel here, one second. Yeah, you're going to want to do this because the barrel actually blocks the Wiimote from being able to hit the receiver, especially if the receiver is on the bottom part of your TV. And as you may have noticed at this point, the handle is way too big and awkward. And yes, there are buttons on the magazine. And number 2, we have this thing whose whole claim to fame is that it can do this. You would be forgiven for looking at this and thinking that there is nothing wrong with it, and I was like you at one point. Those naive days are gone, though. Because while in theory this should function totally fine, there is one fatal flaw with this, and it's the fact that this is all of the cord management that you get for your nunchuck. So if using a zapper attachment that absolutely destroys your nunchuck cord is important to you, let me tell you, this is a good way to burn way too much money. And at number 1, by an absolutely wild margin, we have the Cobalt Flux. This absolute waste of resources is only in my collection because A, I want to own every Wii Zapper attachment because I am currently trying to play every Wii Zapper game ever made. And number 2 is on a forum somewhere, I saw a post that absolutely stood by this attachment as the only true way to play Metroid Prime Trilogy. I was skeptical and had my doubts, and as it turns out, I was 100% right to have them. The way this thing claims to work is to bounce the signal off of reflectors here in the scope. The problem is it doesn't do that. It'll do that on occasion, and you can actually look into the scope and see the mirrors and how they're supposed to work, but at the end of the day, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's a hunk of plastic that you can stick your Wiimote into diagonally, and that's effectively it. I can only conclude that this forum post was made by an alien from outer space trying to prank me specifically.